Evening everybody, welcome to Craft and Chat Thursday, our first Facebook Live for 2023. How's everybody is? Happy New Year, especially if I haven't seen you, or I should say you didn't join me last week and you've actually, I do know there's a couple of you that first time in. Hello, and yes, I'm a little bit hyper today and I can hear my own voice. That means Dave hasn't turned this down. Do you know what? We should put a bet on how many times this is left on. There you go. So let's start again. Sorry, everybody. It's been a very long day, especially after yesterday. I don't know if anybody saw the shows over on Hobby Maker yesterday. It was so much fun. I was on Hobby Maker TV all day and I was in the studio from what time? About 5:15, 5:30 in the morning up to about 6 o'clock in the evening. So yes, I have caught up with a little bit of sleep. I'm raring to go. This is our craft along. And yes, some of you may not have seen the Facebook Live that I put out as a reminder, but from now on, every first Thursday of the month is a craft along. That's a new thing. You know, new year, new start. Why not come up with new ideas to connect, have ideas, inspiration? I thought it'd be fun if for today's show, because it's the new year, that we should make a calendar. And I've also got an extra surprise for you, which I'll be sharing later on. Right, I can see there's loads of you already joined me over on YouTube. I can see Joyce, and I've got S. Anderson, as well as Jules over there, and all Debbie over Debbie Moore Designs Facebook. We have got, well, we've got Heather, Denise, we've got Sharon, Victoria, Conrad, Wendy, Tina, and Harry says, Tina says, good evening from us, both lovely graphics and artwork. Well, Harry and Tina, that's a hint of some of the imagery that we have on tonight's show. And I'm really excited about it. I've got Catherine, I've got Chris, I've got Michelle, I've got Jane, I've got Valerie. I've also got Carol, Jenny, another Michelle. I have got Karen, Manda, Jenny saying, Happy New Year to you all. I wasn't able to make New Year party and still to watch on catch up. Oh, Jenny, you need to watch it. It was a bit fun. Well, it was more than a bit fun. It was a bit crazy, but we all had a lovely time. I've got Catherine, I've got Joe, I've got Janet, I have also got Belinda, I've got Julie, I've got Anne saying, welcome him to Joe, because Joe's her first time on Facebook Live. Welcome to our crazy crafting family. We're going to have lots of fun tonight. I've got Shadia from Canada saying good evening, good afternoon, because it's afternoon in Canada. Says, good afternoon, Debbie and Dave. It is dangerous outside on the streets on Ottawa, Canada. It is like a skating ring. Oh my goodness, how cold is it over there, Shadia? I've got Andrea saying hello. I've got Vanessa from the USA. Also, I have got Carol, Nicholas saying hello, Happy New Year, and Harry said that Tina saw all three. Well, that's good. It was a bit crazy. It was really fun. We had some sellouts over on Hobby Maker TV. I've got Michelle, I've got Anita, I've got Philippa joined us, as well as Kim. Wishing everybody a Happy New Year. I have got Kaya. Oh my goodness, loads of you. Anna says, Happy New Year to all crafty friends here. I'm wishing Debbie and Dave all the best for 2023. Thank you, everybody. I've got Iris, I've got Beverly, I've got Susan, I've got Stephen saying, hi, Debbie, looking forward to receiving my order. Well, don't forget, everybody's just got back. Oh, I've got a cup of tea. Oh, come in, look how organised that. Don't forget that the girls have only just got back to the office. So you can imagine there's hundreds to catch up with. So you just have to be very patient. They're getting there as quickly as possible. But it still isn't a full week. This is what happens between Christmas and New Year, because the staff don't work all the days, especially between Christmas and New Year. It's a matter of just catching up with everything. I have got Karen saying hi, saying good evening, everybody. Happy New Year to you all. It's been a while, but glad you are back. But glad you be back. Has it been a while for you, you mean? Well, I'm glad you're back, Karen, if that's what you mean. I've got Diane saying hi, Sylvia, Betty said, how do I get rid of Send Stars label? Betty, I don't know. I did say I'll look into it. Oh, let me get my notebook. I need to look into it. It's a new thing that Facebook are doing that you can give stars. I think there's a little X next to it, okay? But I will look into what about the star scenario. I know people can give me stars, which is brilliant, but you don't have to. But I will look into it a bit further. So let me just make sure that is there. I've got Anne saying hi. I've got Mags. I've got Cynthia. I've got Andrea said not very well. So actually having to rest, lol. I've got I've got I can't even pronounce that, Andrea. Costacrodritis. I don't know what it is, but it sounds not very good. Costochondritis, Dave says. Hopefully that's said right. Please take care. Hopefully I can make you smile just saying that. Don't know what that is, but look after yourself. I've got Carol saying hi. Oh, Shadia in Canada saying it's freezing rain, 39 degrees. Wow. It's very mild here in the UK, actually. Tracy saying hi. I've got Lorraine says, sorry, not been on for a few weeks, been really poorly with shingles. Happy New Year to you all. Oh, Lorraine, that sounds very painful. Look after yourself. And remember, with shingles, I think it's also after you get well, it takes a while to kind of get your energy back. So make sure, I've got a friend who's a nurse who says, drink loads of liquids. I've got, Danielle, it's her first time on too. Well, welcome all these newbies. You picked the right one because we're doing a craft along. And if you haven't managed to do it, don't worry. You can download it for free. We'll actually remind people, and I'll see if Dave can actually put the link in at the end of the show for everybody. I've got Karen saying hi. I have also got another Carol. Carolyn says, Carolyn said, which reminds me, when will the workshops go live? Still waiting for notifications after phone call since Wednesday. Carolyn, there might be a slight, there's a new email going out to anybody who has reserved a place with Dawn, Baby, myself workshops. We're going to have to move them, I'm afraid, because some of the product haven't come in and also Dawn is moving. So look out for an email tomorrow. Because we've only just got that sorted out, and also the date for the next one has been moved to the back end of the month, beginning of next. I've got another Cara from Portsmouth joined us. I've got Michelle, I've got Barbara, Dawn saying hello, Jacqueline, Cheryl, Janet from North Carolina's joined us. And Shadia says, Debbie, what is going on with the UK and mailing? I had to cancel my order. The price was over the boardwalk. The mailing system is cramping my shopping style. Shadia, I don't know, but I'll get Jessica on it. I will say that between Christmas and New Year and before, it was crazy with our mailing system in the UK. There were strikes everywhere. And then obviously the strikes were everywhere with Royal Mail, which meant all our courier services were so busy and backed up, and then the prices went up. So we're hoping that things will calm down. So if there was anything that you still wanted, okay, if we have it in stock, no problem with that. Just liaise with Jessica and she'll be on with it. Sharon says she's just printing hers as we speak. Well, that's great. Jenny says, I have to click the small X in the circle every time I watch. I think it costs to send stars. Yes, you don't have to pay to watch this show. Okay, we are going to look into what this stars is. Sorting out. Carol's asking how Sharon, that is my sister. Last time I spoke to her, she's fine, thank you. I've got Colleen says good evening. Danielle's just printing her calendar. I've got another Carol saying this is my first time with you. Well, welcome. I better be on my best behaviour. Only joking, that's not going to happen. Okay, those people that know me, I'm as scatty in real life as I am on my lives. And because it's the first one of 2023, I've got loads of surprises for you. Mike says, all the best for 2023. Not done much crafting, but thought I would pop in to see what everybody's doing and see if I can get inspired, as not been well for months. Oh, Mags, bless you. Well, hopefully I can inspire you. I've actually given you, there's a craft along on tonight's show that you can join, and if you don't have to do in the show if you don't want to, you can just watch and join in. I've got people, as I said, over at YouTube as well as over at Facebook. I can see I have got I think Eric, Val, sorry, saying Happy New Year and all, and to staff, love from Val. Hello, Val. And then S. Anderson says, I've stopped getting the live chat on YouTube. Don't understand what that means because I can see the live chat and you've typed it. So I'm a bit confused about that one. And I've got Kathy says swap to YouTube from Facebook. Well, that's totally fine. Oh, thank you everybody for your loves. I'm loving that. But Mags, going back to Mags, okay, what I've got on tonight's show is a calendar. So I thought, New Year, let's make a calendar, dead easy. And I love calendars because I'm always forgetting what day of the week it is. And because I've got the new Create and Cherish range, I thought we would do a calendar from one of the collections. And that is available. There was a link on the Facebook post, but we will put it back on again. So you can just download it, print it off for free. And it's just a little bit of fun. And hopefully I'll inspire you, Mags, to make your own little calendar. I've got Angela saying hello. I have got, I've got Deborah saying hello. I've got Shadia saying thank you, Debbie. They're going to interfere with small businesses. How sad. I know, Shadia, but it happens, and it's just one of those things. In the UK, there's loads of strikes happening, not just with the Royal Mail. I mean, I don't know. I do try to keep up with the news a little bit, but sometimes I get a little bit bored when it's the same thing. There's been strikes, and everybody in the UK will probably be nodding because there's railway strikes, there was Royal Mail strikes, there's been strikes with ambulance staff, and I'm sure there was one more strike, but I can't remember who it is. But hopefully it'll start to calm down a little bit now. Kay says, I've been purchasing more digital downloads because of the postage. Well, it's a good thing that I've got loads of digital downloads, and I've got a special one on today. Anne's welcome all the newbies. I've also got, Carolyn says, celebrating the 60th birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Carolyn. Anna says, please just stay as scatty as you are because I need my dose of fun each week. Yeah, I think that's not going to change, is it? I mean, a lot of you, I've been doing these Facebook Lives now. I don't know. I can't even think. Is it 2.5 years, 3 years in April, something like that? And I'm still the same. I've got Louise saying hi. I've got Elizabeth. I have... Poor Deb Moore is saying, I'm watching with no sound and I can't get my headphones to work. Oh, bless you. Well, you're going to have to watch it back again because that's the fun, listening to how scatty I am. Shadia says, download my freebies. We'll watch as it's getting me my desktop to print. And she's put, Debbie Moore, God bless you. You are always giving. Well, do you know what? It's just a little something. I've got plenty of artwork to share with everybody. And it's just my way to give back, to thank you for your continued support. I have got, Deborah said, unfortunately I bought one and was given 2 calendars for Christmas. I've also made my new diary notebook using the Craft and Cherish range. It's beautiful. Well, you know what, Deborah? You're going to love the one that we're going to do tonight, okay? And you're just going to have to do another one. Put one in every room. I'll give one to a friend. I've got Denise saying Happy New Year. I've got Jill. Rolf says, who isn't striking in the UK nowadays? I'm not on strike, Rolf. Did you get that? I do have to take it easy though, because as you know, I've really hurt my back. Nicola says, just finishing printing now. I'm back under my electric blanket. Get ready. Already, bless you. Victoria says, I'll be making my calendar when I get the download link for the new Create and Cherish. I was a steampunk one this year. Well, that should be with you very soon, okay, because that's been finalised. I've got Elaine saying hi. Danielle's looking for her gnomes arriving. And I've got Pauline says, hey, Debbie and Dave, got a Christmas card in the post today. Well, there's something wrong with that. It doesn't matter if it's late because then you know somebody sent you a Christmas card and sent you well wishes. I've got Linda May saying hi. I've got Margaret. And Deborah's put, being scatty is a Debbie, or else why would I called my budgie Dave? Do you know what? That is so funny. Kate says the Christmas organizer was great. I had everything I needed to keep up with my gifts, cards and celebration dates. Well, make sure with the organizer, Kate, that you put 2022 and then you can actually have room or bring it out at the end of this year at 2023 so you don't duplicate the presents. That's one of the reasons I did the organizer for Christmas, so that way I would know what I did the year before. I've got Kerry joining us. Says good morning from Australia. Did you ever do the second part of the mini albums? Actually, Kerry, I didn't, and I was only thinking about this yesterday. And so I am going to be putting an announcement out to finish that second one. And it's probably because it got crazy, to be honest. And then, I don't know if you heard, I've had the last 3 months, I've been a bit unwell with my back, and I'm having taken time out to do treatment. So I'm going to get back on track with the videos and loading up more videos on YouTube and for everybody to watch. You might see that Dave's actually put the link for your free printable downloads, so you can join in the craft room with Debbie, because it's a craft along this afternoon. And then Philip says, got the Shabby Chic music on Friday, but not got Debbie More favourite templates ring. Okay, Philip, I'll get Jill to send that tomorrow for you, because I don't know what's going on with that, because you should have got that okay. So sorry about that. This is what happens with all the delays. I've got Sandra joining us saying, hi Debbie and Dave, all fellow crafters. A bit late, but has a very busy day with Rick having a day surgery. Oh, well, I hope everything went okay. All is well, just got to be with him for 24 hours. Well, give my love to him, and I hope everything goes well. Wendy says, I'm going to watch tonight and then make my project tomorrow. Thank you for helping us all. Looking forward to Thursday evenings watching you. You're very welcome, Wendy. Right, let's have a look. I need to move YouTube. I can't read it. I've decided to just show you my glasses. These are my reading glasses. Are you ready? What do you think? These are, so I now have to wear glasses for reading certain things that are further away. So I've got them with me just in case I need them for when I'm putting together a project. I've got Joyce says, I don't get notifications on Facebook anymore. Well, we'll look at that in a bit. And Judy says, hi Debbie, what have I missed? Just me saying hello, Judy. You haven't missed much at all. I've got Karen also joined us as well. And then I've got Sharon says, I have my calendar printed and ready. I will make it later as I don't have enough room on my computer desk to do it. Well, you're very welcome, but you're going to love the colours. I've got Carolyn says, please can you explain the snow globe on the new Ice Queen USB key? I tell you what, Carolyn, I might not be able to do that on tonight's show, but I was actually going to be doing that as a video as well. So I will make sure that you get a link to that next week. Okay. And then I might try and see if I can fit it in as well. So Snow Globe Carolyn. There you go. Elaine says, I received a first class letter today, but it was postmarked the 5th of December. Honestly, the post is terrible. Carol says, can I wish all out there Happy New Year as well as all the staff? Thank you. I've got Terry joined us saying, hi Debbie and everybody, sorry I'm a bit late. Right, I think I've caught up with everybody. There's loads of you watching. Thank you. I've got Helen just joined us. Oh, a like and share. I haven't even mentioned the like and share. So, New Year. I know last week we talked, or at the Christmas party, we talked about having who likes New Year's resolutions, and it was like 50-50. Some were doing it, some weren't. I'll admit that I have got some New Year goals, but for me, I was thinking like and share for this week is to tell me what's your favourite early flower. And what I mean by that, are you more of a snowdrop or a daffodil flower? The reason I'm asking is I'm thinking of doing some new flowers, okay? Or if it's another flower that I don't know, because I'm quite new to gardening. My grandfather, bless his soul, loved gardening, and he did tell me loads of things, and sometimes they went in there and went up there. Right, I've got loads of people just downloading the calendar. And then I have got Kate says, hi folks, I'm just going to sit back and watch tonight. Well, that is totally fine, Kate. And Chris says, can Dave put up the link again? I've missed it. Dave is nodding, Chris. He's going to sort that out. I've got Pat saying hi. I've got Violet. Please let me know what type of flowers you like. I've got Michelle saying, my Facebook's not working. First time on YouTube. And am I working? I think I've missed something there. Well, it doesn't really matter whether you're on YouTube or you are on Facebook. Thank you. Oh, Pat, Lily of the Valley. Sorry, she just said Lily of the Valley is a new one. Oh, and Belinda's put bluebells. Thank you. You give me inspiring. Barbara says, you're the tidiest person. Keep an eye on your glasses the way they always go for walks. I am not tidy. Did anybody not see me on Facebook yesterday? Seriously, not Facebook, Hobby Maker yesterday. I started nice and tidy. I had it all planned, and then I kept losing everything. Honestly, it was a bit of a nightmare. But, you know, that's what happens. Crocuses is another flower. Thank you for these ideas. I think I'm going to have to do I don't know, I'll come up with an early New Year collection of flowers. I don't know. But we've got daffodils, crocuses, bluebells. We've also got, what have I missed? Bluebells, sweet peas. We have also got lily of the valley. They were my mum's favourite ones as well. So we definitely need to do some drawing on those. So thank you for liking and sharing. Okay, and which ones you want. And Karen's put camellia. Is that how you say it? Camellia? I don't even know what that is. I'll have to look that up. So don't forget to like and share the page. Let everybody join our crafting community, and I'll pick somebody to win a little prize. Now, if anybody has won any prizes from the tombola from last week, which was our New Year's party or our Christmas Eve party the week before, please be patient, because obviously the office has been closed. So all those prizes will be going out next week. And as you can hear from what the issues we've had with the post, please be patient with those. What I might also do is get anybody that's actually ordered anything that is going out next week. I will actually see if we can get the presents put in there, and then at least they might not get lost. And if some of the prizes go astray, don't panic anybody, because we'll always replace them. Primrose, Kathy's put over on YouTube. That's a really good idea. And Jill says, my printer has gone wrong, so we'll have to watch and download later. No problem. We're going to be, to be fair with you, I should have actually pre-warned everybody last week that I'm going to be starting doing craft-alongs every first Thursday of the month, and just inspiring you with different things. And with it being a new year, I thought, why not do a calendar? Right, okay. I thank you, everybody, for all those beautiful ideas. Oh, Kerrian's put freesias. So I've got a whole list of beautiful flowers to go for. We've also got daffodils, and Angela's put carnations. And also Judy's put lily of the valley was my grandmother's favourite as well. And Linda, bless her, she's put, don't mention post to me. Friend posted a Christmas card at the end of November. I got it today. But Linda, you got it. That's the main thing, okay? I think, at the end of the day, one of the things my New Year's resolutions is to be thankful and grateful for different things or in my life. So even if it's late, I think it's a blessing that somebody has then sent that card. What do you think? I have got, Jenny's put fuchsias are one of my favourite flower, also known as dancing ladies. I've always wanted a character flower like cute fairies. What I envisage fuchsias, bluebells would be perfect, like ballerinas, fairy skirts of the flowers, and a little hat and stem sticking out. Is that a hint, Jenny? How you wanted me to put that on the list? That is a lot of information. I might just have to do that for you, even if it's a little kit. I've got Betty saying honeysuckle. I've got Eileen, I should say, has just joined us, and so has Mary. And Pat's put sweet peas are her dad's favourite, or were her dad's favourite. And I've got Karen says, Google camellia. They are a beautiful flower shrub. I'm going to. And Anne's put Michaelmas daisies. Michaelmas even. Sorry, Anne. You know what I am with my trying to read some words while things are moving. I don't know what that is, but I have to look that up, because as you know, we've got Daisy Dreams coming out. I've got Janice saying hi, and Manda. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Allumiums? Is that how you pronounce it? And then I've got I've got Michelle's loving crocuses and bluebells as well. Right, everybody, we're going to get started because there's loads of you on tonight. So thank you for joining me. Now, if you just joined us, tonight is a craft along, which means there's a little freebie, extra freebie for you to enjoy. And I think Dave has put the link on. He said it's twice. Oh, Linda said it's my first live with you. Oh, we've got loads of you on tonight. And Cynthia's put, cherry blossoms are beautiful. I love cherry blossoms. That I absolutely love. And as you can see, I keep going off on a tangent by distracting with all your messages. So just to recap, we're going to go through tonight's show. I mean, tonight's show is a little bit different because what I've got is, I have got a couple of new products, but not brand new products. I've got some new products that's coming in, some other brands that's coming in to Debbi Moore Designs. But also the idea of tonight's show is a little bit more relaxed. We've got some digital downloads. Now the show is an interactive show, everybody. You don't have to buy it, especially, if anybody's coming on the first time, everybody. Please bear in mind that this is just a fun show that you can interact with me and everybody else via Facebook or via YouTube. And you can ask me questions and I will try to answer, but Facebook only gives me this much. So between demonstration, chatting, looking at both platforms, if I missed your question or query, the girls will pick it up tomorrow and Monday. However, if you want me to read it again, just write it again and I'll try and get it. I'll try and read it out and answer the question. So we have got some products on today's show. And as I said to you, I've gone with today's show is all about new beginnings. So we've got calendars on here, but also we have obviously got some live quote elements on here as well. I can see I've got Sophie just joined us over on YouTube, and I have got Kirsty has joined us saying, hi Debbie and Dave, my mum loves lupins and my dad pulls them up because he doesn't like them. Tulips are my favourite. Do you know what? My friend Amanda came for, we had a New Year's Eve dinner, and she brought me some tulip flowers. Isn't that lovely? Right, okay, so let's get started. I've got Mia. I think I've said hello to everybody. If I haven't said hello to you, just ask me again. So how the system works, everybody, as I said, it's an interactive show. And what happens is, so if I get the first item, how it works, if you want to buy any of the products, what will happen is I'll show a product and then a banner will appear on the screen. So the first one that we have, I'm just going to have a mouthful of tea a second, is FB2322, everybody. And this is a CD-ROM and it's our Live Quotes Volume 3. It's florals, beautiful, love it, okay. And this is the reason why I've got it on. I'll show you it later, but because I'm not going to, this mug, which I'll show you when it's empty, was inspired from this collection. So this is normally $14.99 a CD, but it's only $5.99. And we have it available as a USB key and also as a digital download. And how the system works, everybody, is if you would like this item, all you need to do is put into your comments, okay, FB2322. Now, if you want the USB key, it will be the next one, and I'll explain when we actually start the show properly. But if you are newbies to using our system, please remember that to actually process your order, we need your contact details. So not in this live feed, everybody, because obviously this is live. You need to literally private message me your email address and your postal address and your contact information. We'll set up an account for you with Debbi Moore Designs. And then next week, when the show's closed down, we'll then actually send you a invoice via your email. Now, the thing to remember, especially newbies, if you've never received an email from Debbi Moore Designs, you need to check your spam folder. Now, I've sent out all the invoicing for last week, so there's no outstanding invoices, everybody. So if you're waiting for an invoice, check your spam folder. If it's not there, please contact the office and we'll resend it out to you. But what you need to do is when you actually get your email, it will have your payment link on. You click on that and you can see what you've ordered. Now, the beauty with our system is if you want to add something on or you want to take something off your invoice, you can do that. And then you need to do that first. And then you can then click on pay and pay by debit card, credit card, PayPal. Or you can even contact the office and you can pay it over the phone. Our office number is 07553 457 168. The office is open every day, Monday to Friday, from about 9 o'clock till 4 o'clock. So if anybody has any questions or queries, they can contact the office, or you can actually contact us, send us an email on info@debbymooredesigns.com or messages at Debbi Moore Designs. However, please be aware that the admin side, the staff are only in 3 days a week. So that means that we don't monitor every single day our emails and also our Facebook. So it's better that you actually contact us via phone if it's an emergency, or if not, just be a little bit patient. We're trying to catch up with all our admin at the moment. So I can see that people have already ordered some of this, okay, which is brilliant. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some of the product that we have on today's show, and then we're going to do our craft along, and I've got a couple of surprises with you, and that's how we're going to get started. So let me have a look who I have missed while I've been chatting away. I can see that, oh, Mandy Jane's joined us. Hi, Mandy. I have also got Joan has joined us saying hi, everybody. I've got Pauline says Alstreamia. Is that how you pronounce it, Dev? I'm sorry, Pauline, if I've said that wrong. I'm really bad with flower names because aren't they based on Latin or something like that? Maybe I should do Latin. Did I say that right? Have you found it yet? Okay, Dave's going to look into that. I can see also that Anne has just joined us, and she said, I've only just managed to find the link tonight. Well, I'm glad you've made it. I've also got Teresa has also joined us. And Pat says, my nan's favourite flower was Sweet Williams. Remember her garden was always full of them. Oh, that sounds lovely. Pauline says, can you use your vouchers? Well, yes, because if you've actually got a voucher, you'll be able to, you know, when you go in to pay, it asks you, do you have a voucher? You can put your voucher in code and you'll be able to pay with that. Hopefully that makes sense. I have got Liz just joined us as well. I've also got Carol as well. And Julie says, sorry, Debbie, missed the link for the calendar. I think Dave has just done a big sigh, Julie, but he's going to put the link up again for anybody that's missed it. And maybe we should put the link over on YouTube as well for the people over on YouTube. What was the download for FB2322? Well, Julie, I'm just going to go through that now. Okay, so sorry, just not Julie, Judy. Sorry about that. Please bear with me. I've got Linda also just joined us. And Joe says, can you please repeat what info you need if you want to set up an account to order, please? Well, basically, Joe, I just need your email address and your postal address. You can even give me your telephone number if you want. Okay, but if you want, you can add that to it. And then what we'll do is we'll set up an account with you next week. So don't worry about that. And you can always send us messages anytime you want. So we're going to get started. That first item was FB2322. And it is a CD. Now it's available as a USB key. So let me just share with you some cards because it's all about florals. Now, I love these, okay? They are gorgeous. Beautiful sentiments, and there's papers and toppers and all kinds of things. So this, if we have a look at some of these samples first, and then I will share with you, we've got it as a USB key and a digital download. Julie, you are not late. We've just been chatting, so I'm just about to start. So welcome to our crazy live tonight, and it's a craft along. Dave has put the link over on YouTube, everybody. So there's a link if you want to download your free papers. So just take a note for it for later, because I'm going to share with you how to create your very own calendar. And he will be putting it on Facebook very, very soon. Cheryl said, just joined, had a bad day. My printer died on me yesterday, now bought another. Well, I'm sorry you've had a bad day, but I'm very glad that you've joined us, Cheryl. And then I've got Wanda saying, hi, everybody. Happy New Year. My favourite flower are sunflower and roses. Me too. And Lucy's just joined us saying, good evening. I'm busy doing a scrapbook whilst watching you on my phone. All the photos I found are my mum's house when we were clearing out her new, wait a minute. After she, oh, sorry, I misread that. So you found some beautiful photos when you're clearing out a house after she passed away. Oh, bless you. Well, I hope you enjoy making that scrapbook. Chris says, for some reason, the link hasn't showed up on my Facebook. Well, he has just done it, Chris. Just 2 messages down. And I've got Jeanette joined us also from saying hi from Paula. And Jeanette from DM Delights. And the link is just under there, everybody. So hopefully you can see it now while I'm chatting. So going back to what I was doing. So FB2322 was the CD. Now, if you want the USB key, if we'll have a look at some of these card samples first. So you've got them. They're just so beautiful. So this one, I love this saying. This is a gorgeous topper, everybody. It says, life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. How lovely is that? And then you've got really some fabulous designs like this one, Choose Happiness. And what we've done, it's actually on the front cover. You can just see it just there. And we're going to look in more detail in a bit, okay? But you can actually, it's got 3D roses on top of there. And it is also, there is actually also some lovely religious ones as well. If you love the religious quotes, you've got those in there. But then you've got some general ones as well. We're going to look in more detail later, and I'll show you a few samples now and some more later on. Now, if you want, if you would like to have a look at the quote, sorry, not the quote, the actual code for the USB key, the code is FB2323. So with the CD is $5.99, but of course the USB key is a little bit more. So if you want the USB key, everybody, it is FB2323. And I know Judy was asking about the digital option for this. So obviously the digital option is where you actually get the code itself. And that is at a really silly price, okay? Chris says, got them. Thank you, Dave and Debbie. You're very welcome, Chris, and everybody else that's got them. So the digital is FB2332. Look at the price, everybody. So you are going to get 1,500 printable elements. Can we actually have a look at this? Dave's going to think about it while we're looking at. This is this collection, which is 536 collection. I mean, it's amazing how many hundreds we have. Shadi says, I have to check my USB key to see if I have it, volume 3. I love your quotes. Oh, you're very welcome. It is a gorgeous collection. We're going to have a look at it. Look at that. So if you've never used any of my digital collections, they work on PC, Mac and Linux, and even the new Windows 11, everybody. The way it's designed is you click on one. So we're going to click on the papers, for example. I mean, $4.99, and look what you're getting. We're going to go to papers 2 on page 2. Beautiful artwork. I mean, if we click on that top one on the left, it's one of my absolute favourite papers. Stephen says, thank you, Debbie, just ordered the calendar. Well, it was totally free for you to download, and you can see where the calendar was inspired from. It's from this collection. For $4.99, everybody, you're going to get the whole this collection. Now, if you've never used it before, you click on the X at the top, brings you back. We'll go to the next page. These become a basic staple. So you'll never run out of floral papers. Look how many pages you've got of these. Keeps on going with the butterflies, with all the different colours. Carol says, are the flowers on there, please, Debbie, or another CD? The flowers, I'm not 100% sure what you mean, Carol, with regard to the flowers. We'll have a look at the tags and toppers, okay? I mean, you can see how much there's on here. We're just looking at a snapshot at it because I've got so much to do or show you. Now we click on one of them, and these are the toppers, everybody. So you've got them in different sizes. So you've got, look at that one. Faith is taking the first step even when you can't see the whole staircase. Martin Luther King Jr. That is brilliant. And life is like a flower. You've got really fun quotes on there. Okay, so these are the small ones. And then we'll go to the next page, everybody. So you go to the next page, you've also got these ones as well, which are great because these are smaller ones. Now, these you can fussy cut out, which means you can cut them out if you want, or you can use, if you've got any of my nesting dies, you can. So this is available as a digital download or a physical USB key or even a CD. So I just want to come across to the main toppers, which is number 7 on the left-hand side. If I click on there, there's blank toppers, but we'll go to the text ones. These are fab, everybody. We'll go to the square ones first. And the idea behind them, look how many there is. Choose one of them. So any of them. So you have got religious quotes as well as inspirational quotes. So there's that quote that I showed you. Trust in the Lord and don't be afraid. That's from Isaiah. But if you come out of that, okay, and click on, say, the top one, you've got the one I showed you earlier. Really, there's that life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. So you've got these beautiful designs. The USB key, Mary wants to know what the USB key. We'll put the USB key up, and it is, what is the USB key? It's FB2323, Mary, so that's the one for that. I have got Luke, join us as well over on YouTube, saying Happy New Year to Debbie and Dave. I've got Karen says, daffodils, as they remind me that spring is on its way. And on the way, as I hate January and February. Really? Oh, well, do you know what? I love all seasons, but spring is all about new beginnings. Oh, Dave, can you go to the bottom, the 9th one? This is my favourite quote, everybody. The 9th one, that one. The reason why it's my favourite, there it is. That one on the left, well, both of them are fabulous, okay? But I love this quote. It says, life always offers you a second chance. It's called tomorrow. How fabulous is that, everybody? It really is a fabulous one. So whether you are, so we're going to come out of this now and we're going to go back to continue the show. So this is just giving you a snapshot. You've got projects in there. You've also got sentiment tabs. You've got more embellishments, loads more things in there. We've only just given you a little snapshot of what's on here, everybody. And you get so much. So you got it as a USB key for $8.99 instead of $17.99. Or if you want it as a digital download, it is only $4.99. And that's FB2333, everybody. Sorry, 32 even. I'm looking at the wrong one. Right, okay. So I've shown you some gorgeous sentiments, okay. I think... did I give you that one? So you can do quick cards as well. Fill your mind with positive thoughts and your life will flourish. Really gorgeous designs for you to use with that hint of floral. The 2 most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Mark Twain. How fun is that, everybody? Okay, so the next one that we have, continue with the floral theme I've gone for today, everybody. It is, I told you that we're going to get some brands back, and one of them is the Sweet Dixie brand. And I just love this die set. 19 dies. Do you think that's right? 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. 19 dies it is. Okay, so that's them all die cut. Now these are by Sue Dix. Look, it embosses, it cuts at the same time. You'll be able to use these with so many of your projects just to add dimension. And I've got a card here that Sharon did for me. So look at this. How 3D it is. Okay, so I wanted to show you how, if I can just show you on the light, how the detail is on there. She's just done it as 2 tones. Okay, I will be putting some more videos and projects over on YouTube and Facebook in the next week or 2. I can see Tony's just joined us. I can see quite a few people are ordering. This is FB2324, $11.99 for 19 dies. And you'll be able to, one of the ones that I think is fabulous is I love this foliage with a swirl on. Okay. I've got Marion joined us saying, hi, Debbie and Dave, all, sorry I'm late today. Yep, this is the second one. And as you can see, I mean, I've used this already. So you can see all the dies. You get an awful lot of metal for $11.99, everybody. I was going to ask Dave to work out the maths. How much is 19 dies for $11.99? But he can work it out, I'm sure. I can see loads of people are ordering it. It is a lovely collection. So it's by Sue Dix, okay? She has designed this beautiful range of 19 dies. And Dave's just told me it's 63p a die. You cannot go wrong with that because you'll be using this for all your florals and also creating, like Sharon's done, like the foliage that she's done here. But then she's done the 3D. She's done it from the different layers of flowers, okay? And right into the stamens on the inside as well. Absolutely gorgeous and beautifully embossed. So this is FB2324 and these will be coming into our warehouse next week. So if anybody wants one, they are now $11.99. So continuing on Sue Dix, okay, with Sweet Dixie, we have another die set. Now this I couldn't resist because I do like doilies. And I do like the fact that this, you have actually got 3 different types. So this, everybody, is FB2325. And it's a Sweet Dixie lace frame set. $8.99, everybody. Look at the size of that circle. Now, the reason why I've chosen it, if anybody has got, my circle nesting dies and use it with any of my artwork, this will work beautifully. So you can actually mix them and match. I have got more people just joined us. Pauline says, good evening, Debbie and Dave and the Crafting World from rainy Southern California. Happy New Year. And round one of Debbie's 2023 fun time. Well, Pauline, hello. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget, if you didn't see the note, it is a craft along today. And there is a free diary for you to download. And we have put the links on YouTube and also on Facebook. So this one here, everybody, it is FB2325. Lovely. It's going to give you the detail. You can see the detail on that. And this will be in one of the projects coming up, okay? The detail that you're going to get in here will that doily effect. But also it will work with our nesting die. So that means you can use it with the Debbie Moore design artwork as well. And I just love how the lace gives the vintage feel to all your projects. So this one, everybody, it is FB2325, $8.99 for a really good size metal. Now, the next thing people have been asking me is about printable. So we have got a series of printable items on here. Oh, Pauline says, no, didn't see the notes. How great. We'll check them out. Just logged on. Well, you're very welcome. And you need to watch back the first few items, Pauline. I've been talking too much, so I'm a little bit behind. If I have time, I'll show you them, but you'll probably be better if you do a catch up. So going back to what I was just saying, people have been asking me for paper, printable paper. So what I've got back in stock, which is coming in as of next week, is we have this first one is our brand new. Well, actually, no, this one's the back in stock, not brand new, sorry. This is our satin paper. So this is 100 GSM, everybody. You are going to get 20 sheets, I think it is, for $3.99. And it is 100 GSM. And this is the paper that I use for printing off. You can actually use it for decoupage, but I would use it for making your books because it's a bit better quality. And when I'm showing you some samples when it comes to the books, it gives you that definition, or I should say the quality that you need when you make the papers. So this is FB2326, $3.99, everybody. So that is the satin. Then we were asked whether we had any majestic gloss. So this is, you can see the shine on this. This is, can you see the shine? I'm trying to make it shine. Just about. So this is 150 GSM. This is our majestic gloss. You get 25 sheets, everybody. FB2327. And it's the shiny, if anybody's got any of my magazines, it's the paper, the pull-out papers, the quality of the same paper that we have in there. So that's also coming back into stock. Well, actually, that should be in stock now already. And that's FB. Oh, Anna says she can see it. Thank you for that. That is FB2327. And then we have our card. Okay, everybody. So we have our printable card. And as you can hear, it is 250 GSM. It's smooth, so you can use it on printing. But also, I use it for stamping, and I also use it for crafting. So it's an all-round, even though it's called printable card, you are getting 15 sheets for $3.99. Brilliant card and really quality. So you can make for any of your templates, you're going to get your card in there. So they're the three different types that I have in the show, everybody, which is FB2328, which is the card. And also you have the glossy paper, which is 2327. And then you have the 100 grams. So 100 gram, 150, 250. And they're all $3.99, everybody. So that's the three different types. Cheryl says, love your printable papers. Polly says, I bought the pack you had that was half card, half glossy. Now I print like a pro. Well, yes, I haven't got that with me tonight. These are just the standard ones that have just come in, Pauline. Talking of printable, the reason being is the digital download for the craft along, which I'm going to start in about 5 minutes, everybody, was for a calendar. I'm just going to move this to one side. Oh, Angela's just joined us saying, hi, Debbie and Deb, just joined and nearly forgot it was Thursday. Well, it's a craft along, Angela, so there is a digital download that enables you to download a free calendar. Now, this free calendar is from our Create and Cherish Volume 2. Now, if you've never done any of my calendars or seen my calendars before, this is the one we actually are using. Well, the actual freebie that you've got is from this collection, which is our Create and Cherish Volume 2 USB key, which is FB2329. And I've done it on a special for you at $8.99, but we've also done it as a digital as well. So the special for the USB key is $8.99, which is FB2329. And that is for that one. If you want it as a digital, everybody, and this is Create and Cherish Volume 2, that is $6.99, FB2333. So you can create things like your very own memory book. Okay, oh, I can see that Camilla's just joined us from the Emerald Isle saying Happy New Year to everybody. Another year older, just celebrated my birthday. Well, happy birthday. Now, on this collection, everybody, on FB2333, this is a digital, you are getting 8 collections. And how it works, everybody, is you've got Enchanted Realm, you've got Wonderland, Life Quotes, you've got Peony Dreams, you've got Poppy Dreams, you've got Rock and Roll, Woodland, and you've got Wellbeing and Mindfulness. So you can do your own little recipe book. Okay, so look at that. Or you can do a memory book, or just a little notebook if you want. So you've got that collection. Now we're actually just releasing collection number 4, and we have done so many different collections. But the idea of it was inspired by my mum. Before she passed away, she came up with an idea of doing a memory book. So that's how the idea was inspired, by doing this memory book. Okay, I'm actually going to be meeting my aunties, and they're going to help me fill in all the information of when certain occasions happened. But my mum, bless her, as you can see, I've started to fill it in. Look at me and my sister, my mum. I've started to fill in. There's my mum playing the drums. Okay, I put on there, mum having a go playing the drums. She popped over to check on our house when Dave and I was away, and she showed my Auntie June we have a games room. And look, I didn't even know that. We found that photo after my mum had passed away. So that's how it inspired me. So the Create and Cherish, everybody, I'm just going to show you this collection. Okay, we're going to bring it on the screen, and then we're going to start our memory book. But the idea behind it, you're going to get 8 different collections, and you can create a whole array of collections. This collection is 631. And with Create and Cherish, you can create your own diaries, you can create your own notebooks, whichever different elements we are. We're going to have a look, as I said, at the collection. So you've got, there's videos on how you can actually sew and create your own books. I do know a lot of people have actually done them. And we've got this on offer, and the reason I put it on offer today is because we're going to be doing a calendar, and I've taken one calendar section from here, which is the Life Quotes. And this is what I've printed off. And after showing you the collection, we are going to start creating our very own desktop calendar. And it's very easy to do, everybody. So get your sheets ready. We're just going to have a look at the collection. So if you've never seen my collections before, the Create and Cherishes, the idea behind it is create your own diaries, notebooks, and calendars. So you go into click here for the collections, and as you'll see, the sheet will come up with all 8 collections there. So we're going to quickly look for example, look in Peony Dreams. And the idea behind it, everybody, is you click on one and you'll be able to do a recipe book, a daily diary, a memory book, a journal book, a notebook, cut-up page. So for example, the diary. Now, I do know I have been asked about diaries. We keep an eye out over the weekend because we are going to be doing a diary. I absolutely love these diaries. Look at those. So you can actually see the first one if you click on the birthdays. So the idea behind it is I always forget people's birthdays. So then you have this. Every collection has it. This is the Peony collection. And then you'd print it off. But then you'd have like the next one is the January to December calendar sheets. Now you've downloaded the ones, if you've got the free craft along, the live quote ones. And the idea behind it is you can create your own calendar. Deborah says, love the Create and Cherish range. They're all lovely. I have trouble choosing which one to do. And then I've come out of this, okay, you've then got the days of the week is the next one. There you go. So you can either have a week to view or you can have 2 weeks. And I'll be showing you tomorrow, well, I'm loading up a video over the weekend, everybody, on how to put a calendar, sorry, not a calendar, a diary together, because I know I've had loads of queries on this. So we come out of this, we're going to jump back to the main menu and we're going to see a journal. So if you wanted to do a journal book, you can just click on that. So they all follow the same formula, everybody. And you can see that if you click, you want to just do writing paper. So if you click on one, you can see that you have got your own writing paper. And I mean, this is $6.99 digital download. You can just print it off and you can make a professional one. So you would print that off, and if you want the front cover or you want to put pictures in, you've got that one. Philip's actually put a reminder if anybody hasn't got the link for the live quotes, he's just added it. Thank you, Philip, you're a star. Oh, Sandra Phillips says, just got watch. We'll have to watch and catch up. Just got home from hospital. Well, Sandra, I hope you're okay. Please make sure you download the free calendar pages for the craft along. We're going to do it in a second. So going back to the front of the menu, okay, you can see if you click on there, you can see that you can do all these. Now, we haven't got all day to do this. I just want to continue. I just wanted to show you where it came from. But if I just show you, this is from volume, I think this one's from volume 3. Okay, I want to show you this finished sample. So this is my notebook that I've made from volume 3. And because just to show you, as you can see from the top camera, what we've got on here is I've just made a notebook. So I can draw and sketch some notes, I can write them, and it looks as professional if I bought it from W.H. Smith. If you would like to learn how to sew in a book, please simply, okay, go onto my debbymore.tv and you'll be able to see how easy it is to do that. And I will be showing you how to do a diary over the weekend. Deborah says, Debbie, please could you have another set of stamps to go with the Create and Cherish range where the days of the weeks, etc. go down the page instead of across? I'll add that to my list, Deborah, but thank you for the inspiration. So everybody, and talking, since Deborah has just mentioned them, these are the stamps, and then we're going to get started on our craft along next. So this is FB2330. These are Create and Cherish. Actually, I've got them inside out. There we go. You get 60 stamps, everybody. So I think she was asking for another set of stamps that had the days of the week a different way. This is FB2330. Absolutely a lovely set of stamps. 60 stamps, great to use for your diaries, or your journaling, or your notebooks. You've got days of the week and you've got little tags to remind you not to forget, remember your shopping, your numbers of the week. This needs to be done, urgent, all goals, all of these you can see. And if you wonder what the black says, so that says bills, work, event, date, top priority, notes, goals, weekly budget, date day, holiday time. So you've got them all on there. So if anybody wants the stamps, it's FB2330. Okay, right, I think that's enough of product for a bit. We have actually got one more, which I'll go back to it later, but we're now going to do our craft along. So everybody, what I've got here is my diary sheets. So you can watch what I'm doing. We're going to create a diary, okay? Sorry, not a diary, a calendar. Get it right, Debbie. So I have printed off and I have trimmed down the white. You can leave the white on if you want. And what I want to do is I'm actually doing a desktop diary, everybody. So to start off with, what I've got here is I've got some craft card. Now, we have some craft card on our website, and I don't know how much it is. I might have to ask Deb to look it up. But what I'm doing is I want to give a vintage feel, so I'm going to back these on here. So if anybody has any questions or queries while I am just sticking this on, please let me know. I am using 3-in-1 glue because it's now back in stock, everybody. Thank goodness. We've had it out of stock for a while. And you can use any colour. Because I want a vintage feel for this. And what I'm doing is I'm centralising it because I want a flip calendar. And so all I'm doing is I am just using a little bit of glue around the edges like so. And this is where I can multitask because I'm gluing. So if anybody has any messages, oh, somebody's birthday is on Saturday. Whose birthday is on Saturday? Marilyn, I think it is. Happy birthday for Saturday, Marilyn. So what I'm doing, everybody, is I'm backing my sheets to give it stability. Now you could, I suppose, print it directly onto card if you want to. You could use one of the colours from the sheets also. So all I'm doing is getting this. Now, with this range is from our Life Quote range, everybody. So if anybody is going with FB, what was it called again? The Create and Cherish Digital. It's a brilliant price, $6.99, FB 2332. You will be able to create a whole range of these because you've got so many different designs. What I love about this is it's got beautiful quotes. So this says, from small beginnings come great things. You get little notes, you've got the days of the week, and they're big enough to have them for your desk. Each one is different, so I am just backing them on there. Does the glue smell? It smells, but it's not like overpowering, Sue. Who else uses 3-in-1 glue? Somebody else tell me what you think. I don't think it's a strong smell. It depends how big your craft area is. Most glue have a little smell. Somebody else tell me what they think of their 3-in-1 glue if you use it, everybody. What I like about it is it doesn't give me any bubble effects. So what I'm doing, yes, Wendy, you can have some 3-in-1 glue. It is back in stock. So I'm really happy about that. Sandra says, I use 3-in-1 glue and never notice a smell. There you go, Sue. Hopefully that makes sense. Deborah says, I bought some. Beverly says she doesn't think it smells. She thinks the glue is fabulous. And Christine says it's brilliant. There you go. And Jenny says, I have asthma. It doesn't take my breath away. Loads of you are doing it. So thank you, everybody. I think Sue gets the gist about it. And Kay says you barely notice it and it's very sensitive to some scents. A lot of you are loving it. And you have never noticed the smell. Pauline Taylor says, don't know about 3-in-1 glue, but she uses collared glue and that smells. Well, I have actually not used collared glue. But a lot. I tend to use, how much is 3-in-1 glue? Oh, I don't remember. So we're going to have to look it up. Oh, look, as I'm chatting, I've not put this on straight. Right, let's put this on straight. It is $7.99 and it doesn't bubble. Okay. And it's 3-in-1 because it grabs it. It's clear, instant grab, and it's transparent. And it's crystal. So it looks like, as you can see, everybody's loving the 3-in-1 glue. I've got Sarah Marchand just joined us. Thank you, everybody, for all your remarks on 3-in-1 glue. I've been using it for some years now, but we had it out of stock for a bit. But it's now back in stock. Isn't that green lovely? So remember, you can pick up a colour from one of these, and you can actually, if you wanted to, you can pick up the yellow or the red, whatever. Oh, Christine says it goes a long way. You don't really need to use a lot. No, you don't. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just going, just literally a little thin layer all the way along, like so. And then just line it up where you want it. Press down. So I'm at August so far, okay? So remember, if anybody has any questions or queries. Now, if anybody's doing the craft along with me, okay, to make this calendar, you do need to have two other pieces of two pieces of card. Cheryl says, your colours are always stunning. Oh, thank you. So this is using, I love the fact, this live quote range, every moment is a fresh beginning. T.S. Eliot said that. I love the fact that you can then have all these quotes on here, and that's the one I picked. Because I do know January is hard. January is sometimes hard for people. Okay, you know, I have heard that people get what they call it, January blues, because somebody said to me, "Do I ever get the January blues?" One of my friends were talking about it, and I actually said, "You know what? I don't think I ever have." You all have bad days, but I love that sentiment. Remember that quote I said? That one that's on volume 3. It's called "You Always Get a Second Chance." It's called Tomorrow. It's one of my favourite quotes. Never stop chasing your dreams. That's a lovely quote as well. So you find all these lovely quotes on here, inspirational. So every month you're going to get a lovely little quote. And look, even November, live, love, laugh, definitely. And I'm just doing this, and then I'm leaving it to dry. Liz saying, beautiful design, Debbie, thanks for the download. You are very welcome, Liz. Okay, don't forget that you can actually print it off. Cheryl says, going to make it with residents at the care home. Yes, definitely. They need to make a calendar, and it's great. And when I show you how easy it is to do. So I have stuck this as just very easy, just a thin line of using my 3-in-1 glue. If you're not using it, make sure you put the top back on. And then what I'm going to do, everybody, I'm just going to put December there. So I have stuck those already. The other thing that you need to make sure, leave them to one side to dry, and make sure they're all the way up. Sharon Allen said, I love January. Not only is it my birthday, but it's a brand new start to another year. Totally agree. And when he says, thank you, Debbie, for always being so positive, it helps us all. Oh, bless you. And Vanessa's put, I get blues packing up Christmas decorations that won't get back in the box. That won't go back in the box like they came out. Yeah, that happens. And Pauline says, started using 3-in-1 glue when you demoed it and now use it all the time. Thank you. You know, Pauline, if I'm using it, it's good. And Alison's put, hi, Debbie and Deb, I get the winter blues. I bought a sad lamp a few years ago and it definitely helps. Right, okay. So Kay says my birthday's on the 24th, and Chris says my birthday's the 19th of Jan, and my granddaughter always makes me an advent birthday calendar. So I have a little gift each day from the 1st to the 19th, so I don't get the January blues. What a brilliant idea, Chris. So make sure you stuck them down with your card, but also make sure that they're the right way up, because we're going to actually punch holes in them, but I'm going to do that in a second. Then what you're going to do, everybody, you're going to do this. Okay, so you do need, what have I done with my card? There's the card. You actually need 3 pieces of card. Sorry, I can't count. So what I've done here, and I'm going to show you, because I know people like to measure. So there's my 2 pieces of card. And then you need to get another piece of card and make measurements. Now what I've got, I know people are going to ask me the measurements, so I'm going to just give you them and write them on here. So you need to have a measurement. Are you ready? So the center is 10.5. So this is 21. So we have got 10.5. Then we've got 5.6. And by right, this should be 5.6 as well. Yeah, so let's do it that way. 5.6, 10.5, and this one should be 15.4. So just to recap, from the left-hand side, you are going to measure, and we're measuring in centimetres. Oh, somebody's going to ask me in inches. I'm not very good at inches, everybody. Okay. I might have to ask Dave to work this out. Okay, because I can't work it out. I'll get Dave to write down what they are while I measure those other ones again. And then for anybody who needs to know in inches, I'll read those out in a second. So, okay. Going back to this, everybody, our fabulous beginning of a desktop calendar, you need to have 3 measurements. Okay. Now, my top tip, remember, is to use your paper trimmer, whichever one you're using. So I'm going to use this one, paper trimmer, and also an embossing board. Sorry, you can use an embossing board, a paper trimmer, and you need a scoring tool. Now, if you haven't got a scoring tool, which, oh, there it is. You can use your 9-in-1 tool. If you've got a 9-in-1 tool, that's got an embossing bit on the end. Is it A4 paper size? Yes, Sharon. And Michelle says, I've got an expensive year. My granddaughter 18 and my grandson is 16 and my little grandson is 11. Oh, well, you're gonna it's not an expensive year. You can make loads of different things. Right, okay, so what did I say to start off with? It is 5.6. I'm going to put my glasses on. Oh, Dave has actually given me the measurements. If anybody needs them in inches, the first measurement is 2 1/4 inch. Third measurement is 4 1/8 inch. Third measurement is 6 1/16. Hopefully that makes sense for those people in inches. But if you don't do inches, the first measurement is 5.6. So I'm going to put 5.6 there. And then all I'm going to do is make sure it is right there. Score down there. Like so. Make sure you've scored all the way down. And then the next measurement. So that first one was 5.6 centimetres. And then just 1 second, because that doesn't look right. Yes, it is 5.6 centimetres, which is 2 1/4 inches. The next one is 10.5 centimetres, which is 4 1/8 of an inch. Okay, everybody. So this is making your base of your desktop calendar, and your third line is 5.4 centimetres, which is 6 1/16 of an inch. Okay, and Dave says you're making a giant fullback card, which is very good of him, isn't it, everybody? And then look, so basically you are going to fold that in half. Use your bone folder. Get yourself a bone folder if you haven't got one this year, everybody. It's worth having it. Then folding it back. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to end up with that. And then what you're going to then do, everybody, is you're going to stick that on there. And then you're going to stick this one on there. So I'm going to use some 3-in-1 glue. And this is very important. If you don't have 3-in-1 glue, use some red liner tape. If anybody's after red liner tape, we are going to get some stock of red liner tape in the next week. Just bear with us. All our suppliers are now getting back from Christmas. So there's one, okay? And then you're going to do the same with the other. Now, when you put it in, make sure you put it on one side of the score line so it folds easily. So I'm just going to do exactly the same. You either use red liner or use your 3-in-1. Okay, make sure that's on there. And that's going to go on there like so. Now, making this desktop calendar, remember I said, that's going to create this shape. And you need to make sure that it's nice and straight. This is why I said use your bone folder. And then you have this top bit here. So there's 2 ways you can do it. You can literally just glue this, or you can make a panel. I'm actually going to simply just glue it, okay? And all I'm going to do is use my 3-in-1 glue again and put a line down there. A bit more on that end. Now remember, if anybody has any questions, let me know, and press down. Now with 3-in-1 glue, it grabs it very quickly and it's glued quickly. Alyssa says, I've got 9 grandchildren and number 10 is due in July. Every year it is an expensive year. Wow, that is a lot. And Liz has got 11 grandchildren and 1 due in May. Wow, that is a lot. Right, see how easy that was? That's my base. So then what you're going to do is these are going to go on here. They're going to sit on there, everybody. So what you need to make sure is that they're okay because these are quite heavy. So you need to make sure the cardstock is quite strong. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to punch holes in here. And where's it gone? Look, this is, oh, it doesn't have a guide. Well, that's not very good. Now you should have a guide. So I'm going to have to get a piece of paper. Let's do this. And pinch it. So the reason why I'm doing this is it needs to be in the middle so then you can actually have it. So I'm just doing this as a guide first so I know where it's going to be. Make sure I do it the right way. That is going to pinch it there. Now you may have a single punch, you can use it. So that's going to give me my 2 holes, and what I want to do is I want to do this on all of them. So all I'm doing, everybody, is I'm putting a little pencil mark, which I'm trying to find a pencil. I'll use a pen. And then I'm just putting a mark there. So I'm just showing you how easy it is. And then I'm going to line that up. She says, make sure I can see it where I'm actually going to punch a hole. So this is how I'm doing my desktop calendar, everybody. So once you've actually done your base, can you see that that's going to go on there? Anne says, hi, Debbie and Dave and everybody. Sorry I'm late. We'll have to catch up. I totally forgot it's Thursday. No problem. So the calendar is going to be done like this, everybody. So you can simply then, if you wanted to, put the holes on or just get your pen or pencil, line them up and do them individually. Now, as I said, this is a craft along, so hopefully you're with me, okay? If anybody has any questions, let me know. Denise saying, sorry I'm late. Happy New Year, everybody. Hi, Denise. Now, this is a craft along, so if you want, you can download your free little calendar. It's a life quote one with loads of inspirational ones. And we'll put, if anybody's after creating your own diary, we have got on offer those fabulous Create and Cherish collection that we have on today, and that is from volume 2. We've got it as a digital as well as I wonder if I can put 2 together. Should I try? Yes, I think I will try, and if it works I'll put more together. Oh, I might even try 4 together. Right, everybody, if you've got a punch, depending on what it is, you can even put a couple together. So I'm going to do that. Otherwise, I'll be here for a very long time. Let me get one that has a line on so I can see what I'm doing. Anne says the calendars looks good. I think I might have even read that. Where are we? Let's put that like so. So all I'm doing, everybody, is I'm using an office punch. But I want to put the middle. Normally it has a guide, but I think it's an old punch and the guide has come away. So I'm going to try putting 4 sheets together. Now, when it comes, this is just a quick calendar. There's different ways of doing it. When you actually put it together, oh, look at that. I've done them all together. So let's do this last lot. And when you put them together, all you need to remember, everybody, is you need to make sure that you've got the holes in the same place if possible, and also the weight of your, basically this base bit that we just showed you how to do. Well, wait, let's move that to one side. Oh, Jenny says, sorry, I may have missed you saying, when will the Create and Cherish USB key downloads be available, please? The Create and Cherish Volume 2 is available straight away. Volume 4 is coming in tomorrow, okay? And Jill will be sending messages out to everybody, if that's what you're asking, Jenny. Right, so that's them all punched. I'll give that back to Dave, because I've got no room. My long table is full. And then I'll make sure you put them in the right order. So where are we? June, July, August. That doesn't go there. Start in January. So now I have got my calendar ready. And as I said, make sure you put them all in order. March, April, May. There we go. So there's my calendar. And then this is my desktop. And this is going on here. So as you can see, what now needs to happen is I need that punch back. This needs to be punched out on here as well. And so I am now going to punch it through. Where am I? Debbie, this is a perfect to create a family birthday calendar for each of my very large family. 33. Pauline, wow. That is amazing. Yes, it's very good to do that. So now that I've punched that in, this is going to go in here. Okay, line it all up. And then, could you use different coloured backing papers? Of course you can. What I suggested was you could use pink, you can use yellow, you can use cornflower blue, whatever colour. Now, I don't have them because I have moved all my crafty stash. You can get metal rings and you can fix them in there. I am just going to use, continuing with the vintage theme, I'm just going to use some thread and I'm going to thread it all the way through. But you need to make sure it goes all the way through. I'm going to cut the end off. And then I've got Elaine says, I cannot wait until the beginning of next month when my daughter AJ is due to give birth to my first grandchild. So excited. Wow. Congratulations. Actually, I can tell you on the new Create and Cherish range, we have a baby collection, which means you can do baby diaries. You can even do baby memory books. You can do all kinds of things. So then what I'm doing, everybody, is I'm just tying off a little bit. And what I want to do, I should have tied off a bit more. What you need to do is not tie it too tight because you need to have a give. So I'm just tying it loosely like so, with a little bow. Pauline said 23rd of March isn't big enough area. We have 6 birthdays on that date. Pauline, that is so impressive. And then I'm putting this on here, everybody. So you can use, if you don't have the rings, you can use the vintage ribbon, but make sure your ribbon is not too fray, because what you want to do, watch, so this is now going to stand like this. It's my diary, my desktop diary, but these are going to move to the back like so. So then I can then turn, and this is why you need to have a give. I can turn that over. One side's a bit tight. I'm going to redo that one. It is just a little bit tight. That's why I'm saying you don't want it too tight, because you need to have a little bit of give that you can turn over one of them like this. There we go. And then I've got another one. There you go, everybody. Very quick little desktop diary that stands up like that. I know you can't see it. I will get Deb to change the cameras. You get the idea. Okay. Look at that. How cool is that? Okay, just a lovely little desktop diary. You can do them in different colours. It's just a little craft along. I thought we'll start with something very simple for everybody to have a go. Don't forget to download that link. It is so easy to do. I hope you enjoyed it and picked up some tips. Don't go away because I haven't finished. So just to recap, that is Create and Cherish Volume 2. Make your own desktop calendar. And it really is straightforward. Liz has put great project, very easy to do, everybody. And thank you for all the loves. I do like them. Okay. Remember, it's free. And Philip's actually put the link further up if you haven't got it. And Marcel says, that's great. Something I need to get. Great for birthdays. Yes. Now, remember, if you want to have a go at doing different diaries, doing lovely little notebooks like this, okay, all you need to do, everybody, it really is very easy, is go for Create and Cherish Volume 2. That's what this collection's from. Oh, Philip's put the link up again. Thank you, Philip. What you need to do, everybody, is be aware that there's digital and there's USB key. So the one that we've got on is $6.99. That is FB2333 even. If you want it as a USB key, I've lost my sheet. Oh, there it is. Where we got? When you said great idea and it's not too complicated, totally not, okay. Sharon said that was a lovely demonstration, Debbie. Thank you. You're welcome. And Nicola says, finished on time with you. Oh, that's brilliant, Nicola. Great that you craft along. And Mag says you could print a sheet and put it on the other side and make 2 calendars. Make a second year calendar. Brilliant idea. Or, what I've just thought about, which, Mags, it's your idea, is, if you haven't actually done it, you can put January on one side, February on the other. So then all you need to do is when you've actually done it, have it that way. So then it's not, I've got 12 at the moment, you could only have 6. I think that'll be better. So then if it's not so top heavy, that equals, that's a really good idea. Thank you, Mags, because you've inspired me to do that. So did you all get what I was trying to say? So I've actually stuck the calendars on 12 different base cards and then punched holes in it. However, if you actually, on the other side, so I've got January on that side, if you put February on this side, you can just turn over that way. Just keep doing that all the time. Hopefully that made sense. Shadia says, thank you, on the clock tonight. Time for me. Bye for now. You're very welcome. Thanks, Anne and Margaret. You're liking the project. And where can I get the rings from, Sandra says. Do you know what, Sandra? I don't know. We used to have them a long, long time. Check out the Range or Hobbycraft. They might do it. Metal rings. We'll try to get them in the future, but for now we don't have any. Sue Anderson, I think it is, over on YouTube's loving it. So is Denise. Okay. Pauline's loving the demo as well. Thank you. You inspire us to give it a go. Well, you're going to have a go. That is so easy, Pauline. Have a go. Is there a video on how to put a copy and put books together? Yes, there is a video on how to do a notebook. Okay, so check out on debbymore.tv, Vanessa. But I will be putting up a video over the weekend on how to do a diary. And Sarah says, just remember me to put my new diary up for 2023, the late Queen one in her memory. Oh, that's a lovely idea. And Victoria says she got her rings from Amazon. Good idea. Judith says, we'll have to catch up. 7 a.m. in Australia. Juice woke up. Judith, hi. 7 a.m. in Australia. That is amazing. It's 8:05 here now in the UK. And Iris has agreed. Double-sided will be great. And don't forget, okay, everybody, if anybody's going for the USB key, you actually have the calendar in 2 different sizes. And you can print off in different sizes as well. And also, Nicholas put, you can always use keyring rings. There you go. And Liz says some of the dollar and pound shops may have them as well. Right, okay. I'm just going to put that to one side. And where was I? So the last item that I have on today, I've run out of time, but I will do it next week, everybody. We have... One of the things that we're going to start doing is we don't have many copies of the old copies of the Bringing Inspiration to You. So we are going to start adding more of our older magazines. And so this last item that we have on today, there's a new collection of card shapes coming out soon called Peekaboo cards. And I was inspired to do these cards, believe it or not, about 6 years ago. And it's actually in here. This is Bringing Inspiration issue 9. It is not a physical copy. Okay, this is a digital. This will be coming on the website next week. And this one, look at the age. It's issue 9. We're up to issue 62. Liz, the like and share, so tell me what your favourite January flower would be. Vanessa says, I really like the craft along show. Looking forward to those in future. They're every first Thursday of the month. We're going to do a craft along. Christine says, loving the demo. Just retired some more time for crafting after I tied my craft room lol. I know how it feels. So this, everybody, is FB2331. $4.99. You are getting the magazine. Now you are getting the whole digital magazine, but you are getting these free papers as well. And yes, it's an old magazine. Look at that. Look what I look like. How long ago that is. Okay. And this is the magazine all that time ago. Margaret says, thank you for a great show, Debbie and Dave. Good luck with your treatment, Debbie. Take care. I will. Don't all go away, everybody, because we have a present for everybody as well. So this is the last item that I have is FB2331. It's got some inspirational project. Are you on every Thursday? Yes, Linda, I am on every Thursday, but we don't do a craft along every Thursday. But we do loads of demonstrations. But just to show you what the Peekaboo card is, okay, is this one here. It is done. Oh, make sure I did it the right way. Ready? There you go. Did you see that? So I'm actually will show you how to do these next week. And it's actually in this magazine. Where is it? Well, it was. There. Spread your wings, okay? So there's the instructions. Heather says, great to look back on the old magazines. That is so true. But also, because it's a digital download, you're also going to get the free CD that would come with this. I mean, this is an old CD. So this is being rewritten. It's our Under the Sea collection. And you're going to get that as well. So you are going to get the magazine, which includes the free papers that you're going to get there. So you're going to get in there the 20 free papers. But then you're going to get Under the Sea. $4.99, everybody. You cannot go wrong with that. And you're going to get loads of different projects on there. Beverly says, thanks for the inspiration in making a calendar. I'm currently working on a notebook. Slow but sure. Beverly, I bet you're enjoying it. Okay. We'll hunt out the video. I tell you what, I'm going to put it on tomorrow on Facebook. And I'll also put it on a newsletter. So if you want to know how to do a diary and a notebook, I'll put that on there. Alison said, did you get my email, Debbie? Alison, when did you send the email? Don't forget, we have closed down for Christmas and we've got hundreds of emails to go through. So please let me know when you sent the email, because at the moment I haven't had it. So I can see that everybody's going for this one, FB2331. And then next week, tune in, because I'm going to show you how easy it is to create this Peekaboo card. It is also in this magazine, okay, which will be going live next week, because we're going to start going and loading up all the digital magazines, okay. So this is FB2331. Polly says, think I might have this mag. I have loads of your inspiration magazines if it's an old one. It is issue 9. It's very old. We're on issue 62 now. And Nicholas says, I think I have every magazine from number 1, but would be good to have my favorite in digital. Well, yes, because in digital, you'll have the papers for free. You'll get that as a digital magazine. And Liz says, thank you, Debbie and Dave, for a great show. All your kindness and inspiration. Thank you to all your wonderful staff. Also, take care, on your back. Much love and hugs. God bless. Liz, thank you for those lovely words. So that's the last item for today, everybody. So you will, if you've only just joined us, please look through. You'll have to watch and catch up. And don't forget that next week I'm going to show you how to create a Peekaboo card. I love them. So much fun. Beverly says, I've been using your journal video in helping me to put the notebook together. Yes, well, I'm glad you're looking at that. And Judith says, glad you're loading more digital magazines. Love them. Yes, definitely. Jackie says, won a prize before Christmas, received it the other day and would like to express my thanks. Well, you're very welcome. So anybody that's just received prizes last week or on the tombola, they're going out next week. And Alison says, I'll have to watch back as I missed the products. Yes, definitely. And oh no, I've missed you. Well, Jean, you haven't missed me totally. Okay. You need to watch the show, because tonight's show was a craft along, and I was showing you how to create your own desktop diary. So I've given you the instructions in actual, what have I given you? I've given you them in inches. No, Dave gave you them in inches, which I read out, and centimeters and millimeters to be able to create your own free, because this was downloaded, this is a free craft along, your own desktop diary with some inspirational quotes as well. So just to recap on a couple of things, everybody, for anybody that's new, okay, remember, like the first item that we had on today, which was amazing, it's our, remember, our fabulous, if you'd ordered, let's do it as a digital FB 2332, the Live Quotes digital download, okay. Brilliant price, everybody, for this one. It's $4.99 for 1,500 printable elements. Answers that, definitely been watching later. Feel I've missed loads. Well, you definitely need to watch it. It was a bit crazy as well. So this one, everybody, was one that I showed you earlier. $4.99 for the digital download. You're going to love it. Now, if you're new to using the system, let me explain how it works, okay? But don't all go away because I've got prezzies for everybody as well. Cheryl, thank you that you love your digital collections. And yes, if anybody's ordered, I'll allocate it to it. Karen's loving what the demonstration is. I'm going, oh, you love the cards and you're going to hunt out and have a go. Yes, definitely. The Peeky Boo cards are great. So going back to this, okay. Alison's put, I'm trying to read three people. Sorry, that's not what she's saying. I'm reading three messages at the same time. Alan says, I still need to learn how to do digital crafting. Please, would you be able to show how to you download, etc.? I will actually why don't I do a download show next week? I might just do that, I think. Marianne says, thank you for a great evening. We'll try notebooks and calendars soon as I'm still at my sister's, as my house is still flooded. Look after yourself. Well, Marianne, you look after you as well. Will you be having craft-alongs at Sandown? Yes. Is that where I'm going? Yes, Dave's just nodding. Linda, I will be there. I'm going to be attending Sandown at the end of January, and so will Bella and Amanda, and we'll have some free make and takes there. Right, everybody, going back to this, if you want to order it, how it works is very easy. Is if you want this item, put it in your comments, FB2332, and it'll be allocated to you. Now, the show is left open, everybody, until, it's live, and it'll actually be left open until Tuesday next week, and then we'll start to download everything, okay? And then you'll get an invoice. So if you're brand new to ordering on this show, this was the gorgeous live quote kits, but you got to go through it and see all the different elements on there. All you need to do is remember to send me private message, my email address, your postal address, and we'll set up an account for you. And that is totally free, everybody. And all you need to do is remember that you'll be emailed by next Wednesday with a payment link of what you've ordered in this show. And when you click on the payment link, you can pay by credit card, a debit card, and also by PayPal. Now, our website is debbiemoredesigns.com, and you can email us at info@debbiemoredesigns.com or at Facebook Debbie More Designs, and that you can private message us there, or you can contact us on 07553 457 168. Now, don't all go away because I've got a present for you because you've all been fabulous. I hope you've had a little bit of inspiration, you've had some fun and joined in our crafty chat. I can see there's quite a lot of you on tonight over on YouTube and also on Debbie More Designs. Philip, you're a star. You've actually put the link up again. So if anybody did not get a chance to download your free calendar sheets, okay, go to that link, download it, watch the show back. I show you how to create your own desktop calendar, and you'll be able to remember the days of the week or the date. So you've got it there. I've got loads of messages, so thank you very much. And Ellen says, you bring us things we can afford, as so many companies are far too expensive to buy. Thank you, Debbie. Ellen, you're very welcome. You know, we're our crafting community that started our Facebook Lives about 3 years ago, and I'll be continuing every Thursday. Now, just remember, every first Thursday of the month, we're going to do a craft along, and I'm going to be doing different ones. Okay, this one was a very straightforward one because I forgot to tell you last week. So there you go. Now, remember with these shows, if anybody wants to add things or they want to take something on what they've ordered, you can. And you never have to order unless you have to, don't want to. But stay to the end because I always give you a present. Now, this present is a treasure hunt, and you newbies might not know about it, okay? The treasure hunt started, it was inspired by my grandfather, but before I get to that, I need to tell the winner of our like and share. So the winner for our like and share for this week is Susan Provis. So thank you very much for everybody liking and sharing the page. I really do appreciate it. It just gets our crafting community out there, and I'd love to grow my community and get more people involved around the world. So I always like it when people take part. So thank you for liking and sharing my page. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't liked my page yet, please don't forget, you'll get notified whether over on Facebook Live, on YouTube or Facebook. Click on the like or the subscribe. Is it subscribe on YouTube? I think it is button. So then you'll get notifications when I'm actually going to be doing videos and when I'm doing live shows. So going back to the treasure hunt, it's a little present from you. No, from me. That is coming from you. It's from me to you to say thank you for your continued support. And yes, I did tell you I was a bit scatty. I'm not going to change now. It's a treasure hunt. It was inspired by my grandfather. Bless his soul. My grandfather passed away last year and I miss him so much, as well as my mum. But when I was in my teens, he used to do treasure hunts for me and I loved them. They were really amazing. And he was like, one of them was, I ended up all around the garden and in the house. It took hours. But anyway, when lockdown happened, I wanted to come up with an idea to keep you busy, have fun, keep you inspired, and just give back. So that's how the treasure hunt started. And this is my way to give back. And there is one little tiny little catch. Please make something with it. Okay? Please make something with it. Give it to a relative, a key worker next door, raise money for charity. Please just make something with it, okay? And share it on and pass it on for people to enjoy. And it's just a beautiful kit. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's a treasure hunt. You have to remember two things. Today's date, which is the 5th of January. I can't believe it's the beginning of the year. 5th of January. And you need to remember something else. You're all part of my crafting community, which means you are automatically members. Even you newbies, you're all a member now. And all you need to do is remember that. Because what you're going to do from tomorrow, 1 o'clock UK time, it will go live, okay, on my website. So you nip it over to debbimoredesigns.com and you go into the printable download section and then find the members section. And then what you need to do, everybody, is you need to find today's date, which is the 5th of January. It's been a long day. 5th of January, and you need to hunt out that kit. There'll be a beautiful kit. I'm not telling you what it is. It's a surprise. It's a treasure hunt. But there'll be a price on it. And this is the second thing you need to remember. FB Begin 23. That code that's on the screen is your code, your secret code. Write that down now. Don't forget it. FB for Facebook Begin 23. You just need to put that down. And then when you find your treasure, you pop it into your basket on your website. There'll be a price on it, but then it'll ask you, do you have a discount code in your out basket? Put FB Begin and then 23, and then it'll go free. Download it, enjoy it, have lots of crafting fun with it. And there you go. That's your little treasure from me to you to say thank you for all your continued support. So everybody, look at the time. I talk too much, honestly. Thank you for your wonderful messages. I will try to catch up with them all. Okay, don't forget to join me next week. We're going to talk through about how you can actually use our digital downloads and how Alison's just given me inspiration on to do that. And I'm going to show you how to do a Peekaboo card. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm going to show you how to do that with loads more of the demonstrations. So don't forget to like my page or follow me. So you don't forget the or should say, hopefully you'll get the notification. But remember that I'm here every Thursday, God willing, with some inspiration fun and some more craft and chat. So I'm going to sign off now. So I'm going to go and get some dinner. Take care, stay safe. God bless you all. Happy crafting. Have a fabulous weekend. And hopefully I'll see you here again next Thursday for some more crafting fun.